my way to return everything that I did not like from Nordstrom Rack. I decided that I'm going to return the boots because I tried them on and the color is the most absolutely perfect color. It was exactly the color I was looking for, but the portion that goes up the leg, I just didn't like the quality. It felt so thin. I didn't like the quality of it. And I really was disappointed, especially for the price. I was expecting something a lot better. I'm returning the Sam Edelman bag. I'll tell you why. The gold hardware part of it is very shiny, and it looks as though it is a coated, maybe hard plastic, and I'm concerned about perhaps some like chipping taking place. Oh, and someone rudely commented, thank you so much, if you're going to get a Fendi, why don't you just get a Fendi bag? Well, yeah, I did look on the pre-loved market, and I didn't find the Fendi bag in the color that I wanted to test it out to see if I wanted to buy it. So thank you for that very much. But yeah, as far as like the hardware goes, I didn't like it. I'm sending it back. Also, the color was too light, especially for the boots. And I have in my mind set how I want these ensembles to look, and I'm going to stick to it. So everything is going back. And oh my God, look at this. My nails broke. Look at this. They broke. I am so aggravated. I was going to make an appointment to go get my nails done again, and then I thought to myself, for what? First of all, they feel really kind of weak, so I just cut them all short, whatever was left of my nails. I buffed them down, I polished them myself, and I figured, you know, better this happen a couple of weeks before Christmas than closer to Christmas, because now my nails have time to breathe, they have time to grow, and then I'll go back for a professional manicure and have them do the shellacking. But I couldn't believe that they just the polish came off. Like it wasn't just a slight peeling. I kind of lifted it a little and took off the entire coverage of my nail. You know, I never had this problem in the past, and I'm just really shocked. Bit of a rant for you guys, and I'm really disappointed because so I went to a favorite salon of mine that's close by. I didn't bring you into the shops because the first stop was for returns, and then I just, you know, like my hair felt gross. I wanted to have it washed. I was exhausted from work, so you know, I called. And it was an hour and 20 minutes before the salon closed. So I asked them, can you fit me in if I get there by 4 o'clock? Is there enough time for a wash and blow? And they were so nice and accommodating. And they're like, yeah, come in, no problem. You know, if you can definitely get here by 4 o'clock, please. Yeah, we'll be glad to take you. So I go there and I'm waiting to get my hair washed. And the young lady that washed my hair was kind of so rude about it, in the sense where, like, you know, when you get your hair washed, they kind of like put their hand by your hairline and just kind of like pool the water there so it gently flows back. No, this girl legit took the spray thing and was like whoosh, all over the top of my forehead, all over my eyebrows, which I have to do my eyebrows. And she was washing my hair like she was angry at me. And honestly, I swear, if it wasn't for the young man that did my hair, if he wasn't so pleasant, I probably would have made a complaint. And I don't like to complain. I really don't. Honestly, I probably would have even waited a few days before I made the complaint. But I couldn't believe she did it. I was just so grateful that I didn't feel like putting on mascara before I went to work this morning. Because can you imagine if she just like was spraying all over my forehead and like washing off my eyebrows and then like washed off my mascara? You know, I usually carry stuff with me for touch-ups during the day, but I was completely taken aback by that. I didn't even know what to make of it. You know, and then on top of it, she must have been angry and must have been in a rush to get out of there. I was still going to even tip her, okay? I was still going to even tip the wash girl, the regular tip that I always leave them. And I couldn't find her. So I guess in a way it was a blessing for me that I wound up not having to tip her. And the guy was so awesome that I gave him more than what I usually tip. Because when people take the time to give you excellent customer service and they're kind to you. At one point I coughed a little bit because I just got over being sick for like about 10 days. So, you know, kind of like your throat is dry. And he just like stopped in the middle of what he was doing with blowing out my hair and went and got me a cup of water. I mean, I think that that's such a kind gesture and I really appreciate things like that. But I just could not believe that this young lady was just so rough with the way she washed my hair. I could not believe it. So shocked. Okay, I want to do a close-up with you guys, but let me get this eyelash This is Marc Jacobs. I have used the Dior Show Pumpin' Volume, whatever it's called, Pumpin' something. But this is just regular Marc Jacobs mascara. And I think it's easily the best mascara I've ever used. Hopefully you won't see my gigantic pores, but let's see here. Can you see my lashes? I think they look so good. These are my lashes. So anyway, okay. Let's try to do some shopping, shall we?